Hey everybody, welcome to Did You Hear About This? I'm Bill.
I'm Scott.
How you doing, my friend?
Pretty good. I'm pretty tired, though.
Why?
Just busy. I had my second Thanksgiving yesterday.
You're so spoiled you get 2 Thanksgivings?
I mean, I don't know if it's spoiled. I had to work for this one.
Tell me about the second Thanksgiving. Why'd you do 2?
This one was the one with my wife's family, so the in-laws. Thanksgiving was yesterday.
You must have a lot of leftovers.
Not as much as you'd think.
Really?
Franken turkey was a success.
Oh, this was Franken Turkey's Thanksgiving.
This was Franken turkey Thanksgiving.
Right.
This was my English Christmas-inspired Thanksgiving meal. So Yorkshire pudding and Franken turkey, and I made green beans. It was good. It was all good. There were not a lot of leftovers, though, so I guess everybody else liked it as well.
Or they all took it home. That's what we do. We end up divvying it out to everybody who came.
I don't know.
And then I'm like, no, I don't want to keep that. That's for me.
Jenna made stuffing. Her mom made mashed potatoes. My sister-in-law brought salad and desserts, I guess, but there was more desserts left than anything else, so.
That's the problem.
Dude, between that and beer, like I was ready for a nap at like 5:30 last night.
Yeah, for our one Thanksgiving, because we're not like you, we get one. We had pumpkin pie and ice cream, and I think I had that like every day for about 5 days after Thanksgiving. I was like, no, I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I doing this to myself?
We have one of those ginormous Costco pumpkin pies left over at home. I took a slice off before I headed out the door to come here.
And it's Sunday morning.
Yeah, it was breakfast.
That was your breakfast?
Pretty much.
I love pumpkin pie. That's the best.
Yeah, between that and prepping for that and tryptophan and eating too much, I've also been staying up late to watch Stranger Things.
Oh, you're checking it out?
Well, Chase is all caught up, so we watched the first 4 episodes of this season 5. The last 4 that dropped.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're caught up. We watched the last one last night.
What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah? It's just all right?
I can see it's going somewhere. I mean, up to this point, these first 4 episodes, it's just like, oh, okay. Nancy doesn't know if she wants to get with Steve or Jonathan. And, oh, okay, 11 did something that Hopper didn't want her to. And, oh, Joyce is a weirdo, overprotective nutjob mom. It's the same thing it's been for 4 seasons so far.
That's why I had no interest.
Well, and then finally, at the end of season 4, it's like, or in episode 4, rather, it's almost like, oh, something's going to happen now. So they're just tickling my ass with a feather to make me watch the next 4 and then the 2-hour finale at the end.
Yeah, I just have no interest in it. I'm just burned out on Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, beyond that, not even the biggest news in Netflix this week, as Netflix just spent about $83 billion with a B to purchase Time Warner and HBO and HBO Max and everything they had going for them.
That's the biggest news of the week.
It's insane.
Is it 80? I heard it was 83 billion. I heard it was 72 billion. I've heard different numbers.
82.7 is the number that everybody's reporting on.
Yeah.
So all but 83.
Well, Netflix needed something, in my opinion. I mean, I'm looking on there and I see the big shows are Wednesday, which I don't care about. Stranger Things, which I don't care about. The Diddy thing, I was all about that.
Oh, I didn't watch the Diddy thing yet.
Yeah. Amy was like, we got to watch the Diddy thing. I'm like, I'm Diddy'd out.
Did the Diddy thing have one actual video of Freak Party or Freak Offs?
No, but it had video that he did not want released.
Oh, okay.
So that put me right back in. I was like, okay. Once I found that out, I was like,
See, I heard rumors that there were like Freak Off videos on this documentary.
No. So he, towards the, right before he was arrested, I guess.
Yeah.
He started to have a documentary crew follow him around, and I guess he didn't pay that documentary crew. So 50 Cent, who's producing this thing and can't stand Diddy, hates him, like publicly.
He's been saying
him
for years, like, stay away from that guy.
Yeah, he bought the videos
from the documentary.
Yeah,
oh,
documentary crew was like, we got to get paid for this shit, so we'll sell it to the next highest bidder. And it was 50 Cent. So there's a lot of video of him walking around, kind of going, "What's going on?" Like, holy shit! Like the sky is falling, but no freak offs.
Oh. Shit.
That would have turned it into a totally different video.
What do you think his angle was for having a documentary crew following him around?
Egomaniac.
That's all it came down to?
I think, the way that he works, he just has content, or he's creating content constantly to maybe edit somehow down the line. Yeah, he just wants to be constantly filmed. He wants to be constantly in the spotlight. So he just paid somebody to follow him around and film all this.
So then shit hit the fan. He gets arrested, doesn't pay the bill.
And he's letting the crew still film him because he's probably like, I'll be able to use this possibly somehow.
And they still didn't get paid, so he stiffed him.
I think that's what happened. That's the
And then along comes Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
yeah. He's like, I'll take that footage.
Oh,
But there's already been a handful of these documentaries about him.
I know, but I knew this was going to be the big one everybody was looking forward to.
If you saw the other ones, which I did,
Yeah.
you weren't blown away by a lot of it.
Okay.
But there were some surprises in there.
Oh, I got to check this out.
He's a creep. I mean, he's just a horrible person. And it really is like an OJ thing, in my opinion. Like, he got away with something he shouldn't have gotten away with. But they couldn't. So he was, the
So he's
trial.
found guilty of something of a lesser crime than what he actually, the real shit was.
Well, the charges were going to a prostitute and racketeering.
Racketeering, right.
And he got away with the racketeering stuff.
Well, sex trafficking, I thought.
I
No?
don't think that was part of
That
it.
wasn't part of it?
That wasn't part of the charges.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe it was, but I don't know. It's hard to, I don't understand all this.
It's been a minute since I paid any attention.
And there's all these other civil suits. Like, the thing kept
Yeah.
putting up headlines saying he's got 77 civil suits against him. So it's not done for him.
No.
But the criminal charges, just like OJ, he was able to, they weren't able to prove 100% without a shadow of a doubt that he was racketeering. But this video makes it sure look like he was, he's had this little criminal empire.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is you have to figure 50 Cent, as you said, hates this guy. There's going to be slant. This is an unbiased reporting here,
Right.
Like most documentaries are not unbiased reporting. They have a slant to them.
Yeah. And I just watched this whole thing and I'm like, who's lying? Because there's so many people that were interviewed.
That's one of those things where you say, like, somebody's completely lying to us right now.
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, Amy came away from it going, all these people saying all these terrible things about him. I'm like, they also could be lying. Like,
True.
who knows? Who knows? Because then they go to one woman who was in one of the bands that he had put together towards, I guess, the mid 2010s.
It's like making the band.
Yeah, they were talking about that, and the people that were part of that, they were being interviewed, and some of them were like, "Oh, he did terrible things to me," and some were like, "Nah, nothing like that happened." So it's like, wait a minute, who do I believe? You don't know.
Do you think maybe he just didn't treat everybody that way, so there was enough people out there saying, like, no, he's okay?
Personally, I think there's a lot of people he treated badly who are afraid to say it because
Yeah.
he's okay shooting you.
Yeah. Or paying someone to shoot you.
They talked about the Tupac thing.
Tupac and
Yeah.
Biggie.
So apparently that's something that's still coming down the pike for him.
Sure.
But they never prosecuted him for that. They never went after him for that. And they have enough evidence to at least try to go after him for that
then
murder.
I guess the question is, what are they waiting for?
I don't know. That was one of my questions watching the whole documentary.
That's the weird thing about it.
Yeah, but this one thing that he was charged, or these couple things that he was charged for, he beat the serious rap, and he got, 50 days or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, and time served for the prostitution charges. He went
Yeah.
to a hooker.
Well,
He actually went to a hooker a lot.
Well, it wasn't 50 days for each visit.
No, I guess
He
not.
didn't have a punch card.
Like a Subway sandwich punch card.
Right.
You're my favorite customer.
He wasn't collecting stamps for loyalty rewards programs here.
But this thing was 4 episodes long, and I think every episode was like an hour plus.
Oh, shit. I thought it was once and done. This
No.
is a mini series.
Yeah, we watched it for days. We watched
Well.
2 one day, 1 episode the second day, and then, just the last episode last night.
Sounds like once I start this, a lot more late nights and I'm not getting sleep.
Yeah. If you want to learn all about Diddy and how bad he is.
Yeah, I don't know if I care that much.
Yeah, I got a little burned out, but I got to say, like, Amy's like, let's watch it. I'm like, I don't want to watch any more Diddy. I'm burned out on Diddy. He got away with it. What else could we know? And then I was like, kind of getting sucked into this thing. They had a couple extra things that I didn't know about.
That was also Netflix.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, back to that merger. Like, think about,
Who knows what's coming next?
is James Gunn's DC universe safe?
Right?
I heard they took the video game department. Are they going to be working on video games? Or are they going to let that languish? What are they going to do?
Warner Brothers Games department?
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard they didn't take the TV channels.
Is this why they split Time Warner from Zaslav and the other thing?
What do you mean?
Remember how they split Time Warner into 2 different companies? Does Netflix
Discover.
now own all of it?
Yeah, I totally don't.
Like, I don't know if Discovery is part of this or if it was just the HBO Max side of things.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only thing I'm really worried about is, like, I know and I got the email on Saturday that says, oh, hey, no, keep enjoying the streaming as it is. No immediate changes, but at some point down the line, they can pretty much name whatever price they want because they own a lot of fucking content.
Will HBO Max be going away?
Is HBO Max and Netflix just gonna be the same app?
Probably. I hope they don't double dip.
It's probably gonna be the same as Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Which within 2 months they should be the same thing.
The one thing I read called it a generational change, and I was like, yeah, it really is, because Warner Brothers has been around like my entire childhood.
Well, yeah, but now this whole Netflix thing, this is just the same as what the cable companies used to be back in the day with the monopoly. You had to pay what they wanted you to pay.
Mm-hmm.
We've come full circle.
Do you think we'll see the WB Shield on anything anymore, or do you think it'll all just say Netflix?
It's going to be weird not seeing that in the front of a Batman movie.
Yeah, it'd be weird to see Netflix on the next Superman, movie coming out. It'll be produced by Netflix.
Do they run it as a subdivision?
And they got, because they don't have a studio. They now have a
that's
studio.
What I'm saying. Is it now going to be Netflix Studio, or is it going to be a subdivision of Netflix?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows yet.
It would almost be as foolish to get rid of the WB Shield logo as it was to get rid of the HBO tag for that channel.
Which they did.
And they did do it, and then they brought it back because they realized, oh, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That Zaslav was a...
And, like, he's out of the picture now, right? He's probably falling upward with, like, $1 million...
$1 million.
Multi-million-dollar parachute, but he's still fucking going, right?
That's what I was going to say. I think it's finally, he's able to retire. He's got enough money. He doesn't have any more work.
He could have retired before.
These guys love work, and he'll probably jump into another venture.
Here's the thing. What was his job as the position he held? He made that company profitable. He made him $83 billion.
Mm-hmm.
So he did his job.
Yeah.
By being completely fucking incompetent at doing his job.
He made a lot of rich people a lot of money.
And some other company will hire him to do the same.
Yeah, that's how it works. These things just get bigger and bigger.
And this is the problem with the movies we're getting. It's not about art. It's not about entertainment. It's just about stupid money.
Well, maybe Netflix is different because Netflix does seem to have taste.
I don't know about that. They greenlight everything, and then some things come through, and then some things are just forgotten about and forced out of the algorithm.
They do seem to greenlight everything. Maybe you're right.
They just don't say no to anything.
Well, which is good because it lets them be, more broad.
I guess more art gets out there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. So they're more like a champion of the arts, a champion of the little guy. Well, we'll give you a shot.
Yeah, maybe. Netflix is like the mature Tubi. If you really think about it, they're kind of the same company, but one is like great content, and the other is all the crap left over content.
See, now when you compare it to Tubi, now I feel like that's almost how you were going the other week with your news story about Guillermo del Toro being named a great director by Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, like that's like, oh, you're the good Tubi, but like, do you want to be any Tubi? Really?
I love Tubi.
Yeah, you don't think it's a bad word, but you like bad movies.
I love bad movies.
So here we are.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to find a bigger news story in the entertainment world than what just went down 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was huge. Huge.
Yeah, I just can't even wrap my head around what ripples this creates down the line.
We just got to wait and see, I think. I mean, the few articles I read, everything was really vague and wasn't clear on what this meant.
Yeah.
And even when they were asking Ted Sarandis, is that his name?
Yeah.
They're like, what does this mean? He's like, it's too soon to tell. Like, they don't even know how this is all going to settle.
Was this cleared by the Federal Trade Commission?
I don't think so, not yet, but I don't think anybody feels like it's going to be stopped.
It seems like it's all systems go,
Yeah.
They're presenting it that way.
That would be a shock if all of a sudden they're like...
The FTC shuts it down?
Yeah, they're just like, nope, can't do it. Sorry. Well, what... Oh, the press, everybody's all excited about this. You just hit the brakes on us. That would be amazing if that happened.
Man.
That would be crazy. I don't think that's going to happen.
It would be understandable, though. I mean, it is not a sole monopoly, but holy shit, do they own a lot.
Yeah.
I would understand it.
I never understand when because Google to me is a monopoly, but they don't seem to.
I agree.
They went after Google to try to break pieces of Google up, and after they looked at everything the year, they said, "Oh, it's not a monopoly."
Well, Google has the competitor of Apple.
And Microsoft.
And Microsoft, right.
But their ownership of the market is so huge that it's almost like the others don't really matter.
So is Netflix, is their competitor considered to be Amazon?
I guess Amazon, I guess the other studios, Paramount, Comcast.
But they're so small potatoes, though.
After this, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really a monopoly, technically.
I guess Disney Hulu would be the other one.
Yeah. But when you're so big, you're almost a monopoly because you're able to block everybody else out of the market.
But the idea of capitalism is the idea that the market will right itself because of competition in the open market.
Yeah. Well, if somebody's so
and
big
now
and
there's
you
three
can't compete.
assholes that just like, who gives a shit? We're
Right.
screwed as the consumer.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This is what I'm afraid of with this news.
Yeah. I don't know. If the content is good and everybody's happy, and
But the thing is, I'm still watching YouTube, which is free more than anything else.
that's true. That's what I
No?
watch the most. For sure. That's what I watch more of.
Yeah, and you're not getting a better, more open market than YouTube because it's all free. The pricing is set at free, and the content is what drives you to watch it.
Do you pay for the
No,
ad
I
free?
watch ads,
See, I don't. I paid for the
so it's not
the-
free for you.
Not for me. I got to pay
but
a
you don't
little
have to
fee.
pay per watch. You're not paying per click.
No. But it's so nice not having those ads because those things get annoying after a while.
That's why you don't see any movie trailers coming out.
What do you mean?
Well, every time I say, you're like, oh, I didn't even see an ad for this. I didn't even see this being advertised. Well, it's because you're paying to not watch the ads, Bill. I'm like, no, I have.
Good point. Good point.
I see it on YouTube.
That's
and you're
where
like, nope, this is why.
When I watch the ads on, so I've like, I got a Chrome browser that has me signed in as one account. That's the one I pay for. Every once in a while, I'll use my work account and I'll get ads on that account.
Okay.
But it's always the same 3 ads for me. I don't know if that's how it is for you, but it's always the same 3 dumb ads.
Well, here's a new ad that I got, and this really shocked me yesterday morning. I was watching probably YouTube. You know, there's a new prequel series coming out on HBO for Game of Thrones.
No.
Yeah, it's called The Man of the Seven Kingdoms, and it looks really good. Because the thing about Game of Thrones for me was, okay, it's like, oh, everything's grim and abysmal, and people are killing each other, and it was like always the same tone. Like there was, where do you go from there? It was one note, you know? This one seems like there's this guy that's like kind of comic relief that's kind of going around trying to make a name for himself, and it seems fun. It seems like a playful way to live in the world of Westeros. I think I'm really down for this.
It's a show about a jester.
He wants to be a knight, but then he hired like this little eunuch kid to be his squire. Like it seems like it's going to be fun. It's almost like this little gang of misanthropes going around this really serious world and just trying to make a name for themselves.
No, I didn't hear about that.
I didn't either, but it just came out yesterday morning. I saw the first ad drop.
Huh.
The Man of the Seven Kingdoms. And I wonder how much this is going to get fucked around because of this new merger.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess
Who
it's already
knows?
in the can, but we know HBO's history with that.
Well, it's probably in production. It's probably not done.
They have a full trailer.
Well, they got a full trailer for Doomsday coming out.
That's all CGI.
The Marvel Doomsday got a trailer coming out when the new Avatar movie comes out, but they're not done filming it.
Yeah, I guess.
Or maybe they are. Maybe they're done filming it and they're just putting it together in editing.
They're still trying to work out schedules with everybody that's in Doomsday.
Oh, it's crazy. There's a new rumor that I just heard this yesterday that it's Doomsday is taking place exactly right after Endgame.
Okay.
I don't know how they're going to do that because they got years of movies and characters, some characters that are showing up in Doomsday. How are they going
So
to
we're
make
going.
this thing
They had to do that for some characters, so we're going back in time before they met their demise, I guess.
almost like Marvel's like, hey, we made a lot of shit in the last 5-10 years. Let's erase it by just making this a direct sequel.
I think Star Wars is doing the exact same kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That'd be crazy. In fact, here's a story from The Hollywood Reporter. Avengers Endgame to be re-released in 2026 ahead of Avengers Doomsday. Probably to try to get people to remember that movie so that when Doomsday comes out, they'll be like, oh, it's a direct sequel. It's possible that that's what they're doing.
This is from Screen Rant. Star Wars is officially retconning the sequel trilogy. So, The Last Jedi and the other two with Daisy Ridley as Rey. So, they're going to launch a movie that happens, I think, 6 years after the end of Return of the Jedi.
What?
And in doing so, this story is supposed to retcon a lot of the things that happened in the sequel trilogy.
That can't be true. I mean, I don't believe this doomsday news.
Upcoming Star Wars movies will be hoping to forego the divisive nature of the sequel trilogy and basically make the Disney era Star Wars be viewed in a positive light. The wish to avoid the controversy the sequels caused was likely the reason why Star Wars is looking to retcon a lot of what happened in those with these new movies.
That sounds like what I just read about Doomsday.
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
That they're going to just erase all these movies in between?
Dude, they had like 30 years worth of novels that they just call legends and never even happen anymore. They just write it out of canon.
That's true, but they've never done that with movies and TV.
Not true. Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh, there you go.
And Caravan of Courage and the Ewok movies. Those things were never considered canon anymore.
How do you know they're not? Did they ever say that they're
I think
kicking
they're all
out?
considered legends.
Oh, okay. Damn it, I want those Ewok movies to count.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Well, I mean, that's just admitting that, yeah, we made a lot of crap in the last 5-10 years, and we got to retcon this whole thing and get the ship, sailing in the right direction.
It was like a slimy move, though, to be like, hey, guys, we know we sold you shit and made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now let us feed you some more of this possible shit, and hopefully you'll get a better taste in your mouth.
And just pretend you didn't see those.
Yeah. Hey, forget about that.
Yeah, I don't know. These sound like rumors. It can't be possible that they're really doing this.
Dude, I know it's not Giant Freaking Robot, and I know it's not Games Radar. I know it's only Screen Rant, but I have some faith that this is legit.
I'd be into it. I want to redo with Luke Skywalker and all those guys.
Well, next thing you know, Luke Skywalker just opens the new movie as the opening scene.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back.
The crawl for the beginning of the movie is going to be, forget all of these, Ahsoka, the Acolyte, the Last Jedi. Just let's start fresh. Thank you. The Star Wars logo.
Or the crawl just
screen.
is like, Han returned somehow.
Imagine him there asking him, hey, can you do another one? And he's like, oh, I thought I was done with you fuckers. Why?
I can't do this anymore.
Getting too old for this shit.
Well, if they do that, more power to them. I guess I could get used to it. I'd be all right.
Sure.
At the end of the day, if it puts the car back on track, then
If we forgot about the last two movies that really emotionally meant nothing to me, yes, let's do that.
well, I'm looking at my list of news items here, talking about things that you didn't know were coming out, like the Game of Thrones. I got a couple here that I just saw. Things coming out that I didn't know were coming. How about Super Troopers 3?
I did. I read a story about this.
Would you be into that?
I don't think I remember Super Troopers 1.
Oh, I love Super
I
Troopers.
I don't remember Super Troopers 2. I'm sorry. Super Troopers 1 meant a lot. I watched that a lot in college.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember Super Troopers 2.
What do they call like Slam and Salmon?
Slam and Salmon.
That was one of their other movies. What's the something
Broken Lizard.
Broken Lizard.
Yeah.
That's I couldn't think of their little troop's name. Slam and Salmon was one of their movies.
What
though.
is that?
Yeah, I forget. It was not a very well received movie, but it came out after Super Troopers.
Sounds like a porno.
You're not wrong.
So I don't know. I'd like Super Troopers. I don't know. Can he capture magic in a bottle? I'm happy that they're just making comedies again.
Yeah. Did you watch? Do you remember part 2?
I don't remember part 2.
No.
I remember Club Dread. I remember watching
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I remember the one where they were drinking in like a Fight Club style drink off.
Yeah,
What was that called? Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
That was good.
I like their
The
movies.
giant boot. I have one of those boots.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can make some funny things. I heard they're making a new Scream movie.
They have made, 6 of them now?
Yeah, but they're bringing back the original people.
So Matthew Lillard's going to be back, and...
Did I say Scream? I meant to say Scary Movie.
Oh.
Yeah, they're making... I'm saying... I meant
The other one.
Yeah, let's stay in the comedy vein.
Yes,
so they're making that
I
movie.
knew they were remaking that, and the Wayans brothers are coming
Wayans
back.
brothers, and they just said that Anna Faris
is
and
coming back?
Regina Bell, who were the original actresses.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, they're going to try this again.
And you work on Charlie Sheen?
He's probably not invited.
Damn.
They're probably going to forget those last couple movies happened.
Damn.
And try to go back to the dirty movies that they were making in the beginning.
Oops. Winning.
So I'm thrilled. Comedies are coming back.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see
Star
if they're
Wars
funny.
is coming back. Comedies are coming back, baby. Everything's coming up, Scott.
Did you hear about the new Malcolm in the Middle show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just dropped a little teaser. I don't really get the teaser.
I didn't see the teaser. This is coming out on Disney?
Or Hulu, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
It was in Variety. Malcolm in the Middle, called Life's Still Unfair. Teaser confirms a 2026 release.
And Frankie Muniz is in it, but he has a daughter. But then Bryan Cranston's coming back to still play his dad.
Yeah, I don't know the
And
details about it.
Jane, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, me neither.
Jane C.
K something.
Krasinski?
Something like that.
But not Krasinski? Something like that.
It's a word I've never said out loud, so
I
I'm
think
not going to
everybody's
try.
coming back except for the oldest brother.
I heard it was the littlest brother.
Oh, you're right. The littlest brother. You're
Yeah.
right. Dewey's not coming back.
Well, this trailer, this little teaser that they dropped, basically has somebody in the shower shaving their back and hair is floating
It
around.
got to be Hal. It got to be Bryan
I don't
Cranston,
know what
right?
I'm watching. And then it's like Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Still Unfair. That's because that's what this thing's called.
Right.
And I think it's like a 4-episode thing.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, so I don't know much about it other than that.
I don't know. It sounds fun to me.
Yeah, I love all this stuff coming back.
They
Why
were
not?
such quirky characters, man.
All this funny stuff, as long as it's funny. And it's not like, this doesn't feel like it's all like, well, it does kind of feel like it's
Nostalgic grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff that's coming back. I'm into this.
Yeah.
I'm into this because this could still be funny today.
The characters still were good characters and had room to grow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly right. So,
I don't think they're beating a dead horse. I don't think they're tarnishing the last, what existed already.
right. Talking about a show that probably isn't coming back, Home Improvement. Did you hear the news about the kid from Home Improvement?
Which one? Not Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No, the other one.
I know there were two other ones. There was the goth kid, and then there was the gelled up mullet kid.
Yeah, Brad Taylor. Brad,
He was
the
the
oldest
oldest
one.
one.
Yeah. Zachary Ty Bryan, 44, who played Brad Taylor, the oldest child on Home Improvement, was arrested November 29th in Eugene, Oregon. So he's going to jail.
Okay.
Yeah, this kid's a bad kid.
What was he doing?
Faces 5 years after his 6th arrest. He allegedly violated his probation tied to a domestic violence conviction he received earlier in 2025. Yeah.
Oh.
So it didn't end well for that guy.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
He wasn't even the gothy one.
No. Wonder what those kids are doing. Because the other one was a big star for a minute, the Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
JTT. He was making Hallmark movies about running with Santa or something.
It must suck to be a kid actor and
The
have.
Santa race? When I did those terrible Hallmark movie games the past couple of years,
Yeah.
JTT made an appearance in there.
It must suck to be a kid actor and have your career just not take off after you grow up. Like, then what do you do? You're kind of screwed. You wasted all this time. You missed all this school.
There are lots of examples of this happening.
Yeah,
now.
I know. And here's another one,
Yeah.
which is, it's sad. I'm not laughing at him, but it's like, dude, you did a bad thing. And, if you were still in Hollywood, maybe you'd have have a little bit more direction, but you get spit out of the system. You're like, well, shit,
Yeah.
I got no skills. I didn't go to college. I got no talent other than, acting, and nobody wants me.
Sometimes you ride the wave, and sometimes the wave crashes.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like, I look at some of the kids that are on some of these shows now, those like the Wednesday Addams girl, I guess she's going to.
Oh, Jenna Ortega?
Yeah, she's huge.
everywhere.
She'll probably last for a long time. But what happens if this show ends and she doesn't get another job?
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
This happened all the time to the old hair metal rock stars.
Oh, I know.
Because those guys were in their mid-20s, and all of a
Hey,
sudden,
you're running into them at supermarkets
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock at night in Ohio.
well, I heard a story about one of the guys, the guitar player from Rat, who was an incredible guitar player. I heard that he was like putting up billboards, like, "Oh my God, you were the biggest star in the world."
Like not
for
billboards, like trying to look for work. Like his job was to put up billboards.
His job was to
I misunderstood.
paste the
Okay.
billboards. Yeah, it's
I
like,
thought you meant
oh.
he was putting up billboards. I'm like, well, you have to have some kind of scratch to put up billboards. Oh,
He was
I
physically
see what's
putting up the
happening here.
billboards.
All right.
Don't know if it's true or not. It's just a rumor that I heard. But it's like, yeah, once something like that, you're so big, you're top of the world, that just the wave, like you said, crashes. It's over, Johnny. Then boom.
Yeah.
How do you get going again?
I'm just looking at our posters here. I mean, like, look at Kiwi Kwan. That kid went away for how long?
What did he do during all that time?
I don't know.
Some of them stay in Hollywood and just work behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's true. Like producing and
Mm-hmm.
and agents and stuff like that. I mean, the guy from Christmas Story. The kid played Ralphie.
Right. Yeah, he stayed in Hollywood.
He
But
stayed in
what
Hollywood
did he do?
behind the scenes.
Did he make movies, or
I think so.
maybe he was the gaffer?
You're a Foley artist. Go out and find a sound of a funny spring. Like what happened to Chunk? Chunk became an agent, I think.
He became a lawyer, I
A
heard.
lawyer, that's right. But he was an entertainment lawyer.
Okay, maybe.
So it's still kind of tied to
Corey Feldman, we know what happened to him.
what happened to him.
He became a massive pop star in his own mind.
We know what happened to Sean Astin. He got killed by a Demigorgon.
Yeah. And Carrie Green, and I forget the other woman's name.
Plimpton?
Martha Plimpton, yeah. Like, where'd they go?
Martha Plimpton was doing sitcoms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, so she stayed in it. Yeah. It's a tough gig for kids.
What happened to Billy from Gremlins?
He's waiting for Gremlins 3. He's waiting desperately for Gremlins 3.
I think he's the one out there floating the rumors. Gotta take off.
Oh, man. You know, and like, we get older, we get fatter. You know, some of us get fatter. Like, do you think he's working out every day waiting for that Gremlins 3? It's been 25, 30 years. God, they better make this movie. I've been waiting for this movie.
Phoebe Cates is doing Volvo commercials.
No, is she?
She's doing some kind of commercial for cars.
I was just going to mention her. What about Phoebe Cates?
She's doing car commercials.
Is she?
Yeah.
I like Phoebe Cates.
They're not great commercials.
Oh, no.
No.
She's married to Kevin Kline. There's another one. What happened to Kevin Kline?
He married Phoebe Cates, I hear.
Like, we got enough money. We had enough hits.
But yeah, man, there has to be a plan B, I guess, huh?
Oh, changing direction completely. James Cameron says if Avatar Fire and Ash doesn't make enough money to justify Avatar 4 and 5, he's ready to walk away and write a book to resolve the one thread it leaves open. That's an interesting statement. Hey, if this thing bombs, like, he's already kind of preparing for it to bomb.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not putting out a whole lot of confidence there, James.
I read that. I was like, oh, man. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
who else read that and thought, oh, man, Disney that has a whole section of the Animal Kingdom theme park dedicated to Avatar and its
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah.
He's like, a book? You can't make rides based on a book. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
I was saying last week or the week before, I don't see this movie doing well. I don't think people are into this.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be completely wrong, as I usually am, but we'll see. So he's already agreeing that maybe this thing isn't going to take off. He's got a plan B already.
I mean, but think about this. The fact that he only has to tie up one loose end and he's banking on coming out with 2 more movies if this thing does well. Like, that's not enough to write a good... You better write some more conflicts if you have 2 more movies coming out.
Yeah, I guess.
One loose thread?
I can't believe he's still pushing this thing. I watched that trailer and I was just like, this thing is so over to me. What else is there to say? These characters it was interesting when it first came out. That second movie was horrible. I don't even know how many we're up to now. I guess we're up to, this is the third one coming
This
out.
would be the third one, yeah.
I couldn't even make it through the second one.
I watched the second one. I remember there were like whales and swimming and underwater.
Right.
I don't know. So are there different Avatar people for each of the elements? Is that what we're learning here? So
Yeah.
we did the forest one. That was all Avatar
Earth.
1. That's all we
Right.
knew.
So that's Earth, and then we have
And then
water.
we had the water one, and now we have fire and ash. I think I called it Through the Fire and Flames, but who the hell knows? It's all the same thing. Fire and ash is
Fire and Ash. I think I called it Fire and Ice.
No,
That doesn't
that's,
make any
Game of
sense.
Thrones.
Oh, is okay. Yeah. Yeah, what would the fourth and fifth one be?
Wind.
Yeah, this is the Avatar movie. The other Avatar.
This is Avatar,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, Avatar with like Aang, not Avatar
Right,
with
right.
like blue people.
Yeah. Avatar's ripping off the other Avatar.
This is Captain Planet. Dan's finally going to get his Captain Planet movie.
Is that what Captain Planet is?
Well, there's all about the elements: earth, water, wind, fire, and heart. And when their powers combined, they brought Captain Planet.
This is Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is the band. If they do one about wind, it better be about farts. That's all. That's the only thing that'll get me back.
That's the comic relief right there.
How about this? Talking about something I got wrong. Disney's Zootopia 2 sets 4th highest global box office opening of all time behind only Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, and Spider-Man No Way Home. I thought this thing was going to be an absolute turkey.
Dude, Zootopia 1 was great.
Yeah?
Fantastic movie. I want to watch part 2.
Really?
I want to see Zootopia 2 more than I want to see Wicked 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zootopia was not even, I mean, I don't have kids like you, but Zootopia wasn't even on my radar as an adult. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was a
Fantastic
flop.
adult movie.
Really?
So good.
I thought it was just one of those cartoons that didn't take off.
No, I mean, it's in my top 3 animated movies, and I include the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in there.
What do you like about it?
It's just a great story. The characters are funny. Like the whole animal aspect is funny. It's a great movie. The writing is good.
I thought it was like an Emoji movie. Remember that?
Oh,
The
that was
Emoji
terrible.
movie.
That was fucking terrible. Now, Nick Wilde, the fox that's in there, he's voiced by Jason Bateman. He's in there, and then the one that does the voice of Judy Hopps, that was the woman that was like the main character of that Once Upon a Time ABC show. Short hair, can't remember her name.
Oh, played Snow White?
Yes.
Right, I remember her.
Yeah, so they're the 2 main voices, but then there's a bunch of other guest voices in there, and it's a funny movie.
Wow, I had no idea.
Kelsey Grammer was in part 1. Jenny Slate was in part 1 doing voice. A lot of good voice work in there. Tommy Chong was in there.
Oh, then I need to see it.
Yeah, he played a stoned out yak that was a nudist.
That's perfect.
There's a lot of good adult humor written into this kids movie.
Who made this movie?
Disney, Pixar.
This was a Pixar movie?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. I didn't realize that. Was it really?
Yes.
I can't keep up with all these cartoons that come out now.
I'm telling you.
All right.
This was
Zootopia.
definitely a diamond in the rough. I mean, there was this rash of bad. But you liked Wall-E, and you were like, when your kid was young, it was like Wall-E and Invincibles and shit like that.
Oh, I love those, yeah.
This is like 10 times better than Invincibles.
It doesn't have that Pixar look.
I mix up Disney and Pixar. They're kind of one and the same for me. So this may have been Disney.
This is Disney?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I totally missed the Zootopia thing.
I get in on that. Shakira's in there.
Shakira?
Hips don't lie.
Now I need to see it. Shakira's in it.
She plays a pop star gazelle.
Oh,
Her name's Gazelle.
nice. Nice. That's not lazy writing.
I hear she makes an appearance in part 2 as well, but I haven't seen it to confirm.
You're such a fan. You already know stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. It's a great movie.
All right, I'll check it out. I didn't know it was a Pixar movie.
It might not be. It might be Disney.
Oh,
so
well,
again, but
Disney owns Pixar.
they do. Yeah. It's going to be the point now where it's like, oh, does Disney own it? No. Oh, it must be Netflix then. There's only going to be 2 things, 2 schools.
It has secured a $556 million global opening. $156 million came in domestically during the Thanksgiving holiday, a 5-day period.
Okay.
China accounts for more than half of the figure, so it's huge in China. All right, I'm going to check out Zootopia.
You should watch it today.
All
Part
right.
1. Watch part 1. See what you think.
Okay, all right, I will. Here's another interesting thing. Predator Badlands now officially the highest grossing Predator movie of all time, and that includes the Alien crossover films.
I can't believe it beat Predator. I guess Predator 1, nobody knew what Predator was. And everything that came out after Predator 1 was banking on the success of Predator 1 to
Right.
make bank.
Right. Yeah, I think all those early Schwarzenegger movies,
Didn't do a lot of money.
but they grew over time.
Huge cult following.
Like Running Man, I think was a flop, and then it turned into something,
And we're remaking it.
big enough to remake. Yeah, and then
And
they
flop
and
again.
then flopped again. So maybe this new Running Man just needs a little bit more time in the oven to hang around and become a smash.
You gotta let that dough proof, baby.
I'm sure Commando wasn't a huge hit, but Commando's a big movie. We know
We got
that one.
Alyssa Milano out of it.
There you go. But this thing is rated PG-13. This new Predator movie.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a PG-13 Predator movie?
I don't know. I hear the whole Predator itself is very much a woke predator, is what I remember reading.
Yeah, I remember reading that too. A softer Predator.
It's doing well though.
Yeah, it is. I want to see it. But it's like, did Disney soften it? Because Disney owns Fox. This was part of the Fox,
Oh, yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
So why would it not be an R-rated Predator movie? That's what we want. We want Predator being violent.
Yeah, but that only goes so far. I mean, you have to have a story underneath that. That Prey movie did well. I like that.
Yeah, that was violent though.
It's a good story.
They made that Predator cartoon, and I can't even think of the name of it. Do you know-
AVP?
No. There's a recent cartoon. It was made by the guy that made Prey.
Oh, yeah. I started watching this.
Yeah, and it's 3 Predator stories, and then they kind of come together at the end. That was pretty good. I forget the name of it. I don't even think most people knew it exists.
Yeah, they were getting into the lore there where they were like different classes of predator. There were like hunters, and then there were like warriors, and it was different roles that they played in their society.
Mm-hmm.
I never really cared enough to learn more about
Yeah,
that.
I guess I didn't either.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This thing sounds like it's a hit, and I want to see it.
Good. Is it streaming yet?
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
Well, I'm not going to the movies to see that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm going to the movies. Zootopia is where it's at.
Zootopia 2. Listen to you. I love it. Well, I got one more story, and then we could wrap this thing up. Dick Van Dyke, 99, says avoiding 2 common things is key to his long life. What do you think they are?
He avoids negative people, and he avoids alcohol.
His answer, hookers and blow.
Well, then he may have reached 99 years, but are you really living?
What were your answers? I think
Negative people and alcohol.
he says, I've always thought that anger is one thing that eats up a person's inside, and hate.
Okay.
Anger and hate.
I give myself partial credit for that.
Yeah, you get partial credit for that. 99 years old. He's old enough to still, he might be the last guy, I read this somewhere, he might be the last guy that actually knew Walt Disney.
Wow.
Think about that.
No, not true. Kurt Russell knew Walt Disney. In fact, Kurt Russell, Walt Disney's final words.
That's right. That's right. But he was a kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess there are kids still out there who are now adults who would remember Walt Disney.
You talk about kids that didn't have a great shelf life. What happened to all those kids from the original Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Or the Mouseketeers?
Domestic abuse charges.
Domestic abuse charges in Bend, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon. I'm
Eugene,
sorry.
Oregon. Oh, man. I like Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, watch him. I think he turns 100 in a couple days. He's only 90. He's only 99 now. He's only 99.
99 years young.
Yeah. So
He's great. I mean, he was fantastic in his early stuff. I mean, Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke Show. But then even his later stuff, he was in Night at the Museum.
that's right. He was in that.
Yeah.
He was good in that.
Real good.
So I just asked Google, when does Dick Van Dyke turn 100? December 13th.
It's 1 week. Happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke.
In advance.
You're a national treasure, sir.
Yeah. Funny dude. Funny dude. Talented guy.
Hell yeah. And you know what? Avoiding negativity and hate, I think, or anger and hate, as he put it, I doubt many people have very many negative things to say about him.
See, I'm the opposite of Dick Van Dyke.
You thrive on it.
I thrive on it. I'm going to live another 3 years. I better change my ways. I want to live to 100. Can you imagine being
This
100?
is like you're being visited by the ghosts of birthdays yet to come.
Can you imagine living to 100? I
Well,
don't think I want to live to but he seems healthy and fine and he's spry. If I could live like that, yeah. But if I got to be like aches and pains and
if I
can't
lived
get
to
out of
100,
bed,
it would be 55 more years than what it is for me today, which means I'm going to live another lifetime plus 10 years of what I've already existed.
Yeah.
That's difficult to fathom when you look at it that way.
yeah, that is hard to think about. Well, not me.
You don't have another 45 in you?
I got 4. Like I just said.
You would need 50.
There's no way I'm living to 100. There's just no way. I think I'm going out at 75 like most people.
Well,
What do you think the average age is?
81.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see myself living to 81.
Well, on that uplifting note, I think we wrap this story. We got to go live life, damn it.
That is a long time to still go. I just don't see it. But I'm going to try the Dick Van Dyke approach. I'm going to see if I can do this.
You won't last a day. You have a better chance of watching Zootopia than you do changing your life to the Dick Van Dyke approach.
I'll start by watching Zootopia.
Okay. You know what? You may have just turned over a new leaf today.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend you check out Zootopia, and maybe even Zootopia 2 if you like part 1. Yeah, if you can stay away from angry and negative people, I suggest you do it as well. But then again, if you did that, we probably wouldn't have as many listeners as what we do.
You ought to not hang out with me. That's really the takeaway here.
All right, well, tell a friend. Listen, we'll see you next week.